The next stop on our quest for the ultimate $1 million room is Camberwell, Australia, where Andrew Silvers shelled out big bucks to build a top-secret room into his comfortable 6,000 square foot ranch-style home.
So one of the features of the house and the design is this rather big open space. Sort of casual elegance is maybe a way to describe it.
At first glance, this cozy living room doesn't look out of the ordinary on the surface, but it's what you can't see that makes this space one of a kind.
You've got to have some space for some of the things you enjoy in life, and this was a little space we thought we'd add in to perhaps add some punch to our house and punch to our design, and people would come here and go, "Are you serious?"
All it takes is a simple push of a button and the $1 million secret is revealed. In one smooth move, the floor lifts up, revealing a 1,000-pound metal door, and beneath it, a secret staircase.
So from the main living dining area, we can come down the staircase, which is a full set of staircase, and we sort of hit the mechanism that controls the door and the entranceway that just very gently lifts the floor out in very smooth action, and all that had to be custom designed. So it really provided a seamless transition across the floor, because we didn't want a big door sitting in our main living room that stood out quite dramatically. We can come down and then voila.
At the bottom of the stairs is a tricked-out custom wine cellar with a $1 million feature unlike any other.
The obvious question that anyone would ask is, why do this? It seems like a ridiculous thing to do in a suburban backyard. Seems crazy. We wanted the pool, I wanted the cellar. We ran out of space. Where are we going to put these things? They had to be close together, and I just sort of said, why don't we make it all one? Bang a big window in between. So we made it happen. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit crazy, it's a bit out there. People come down here and sort of go, oh my.
Andrew didn't just build a world-class wine cellar, he built the ultimate party pad right under his living room.
The space is large enough for us to put a table down here, say wine, cheese, have a group of friends around, have a small intimate dinner party down here, because it is quite a unique space and it's fun at night as well. I would concede it was part of my probably midlife crisis, and it was cheaper than a Porsche and a Chickie Babe, so we built the cellar and the pool, and it's a hoot, it's crazy. There's about room for about 1,400 bottles of wine on the racks, and the racks are really quite simple. This is just building iron that builders would use for reinforced concrete. It's all very plain, it's uncoated, it's simple, and it works. It gives a nice sort of minimalistic look, but on its own, perhaps not quite dressy enough, so we just sort of put some wood panelling to give that sort of a little bit of sophistication to it, I guess, and just finish it off.
But the true highlight of this underground achievement is the enormous blue wall of glass, which looks straight into the deep end of Andrew's awesome pool.
This is the star of the show, I guess, which is the glass wall. It's just sort of like a seamless wall of water hanging in front of you. It's about 4.5 to 5.5 centimetres thick, and my understanding was it was smaller pieces that were bonded together to form a single sheet of sufficient mechanical strength to hold the water back. This piece of glass on its own was probably worth around the $50,000 mark. That was a big spend, but you had to spend it to make the idea come to fruition. Was it worth it? Yeah. The cellar is not just a cellar, it's a space, not just a place to rest bottles of wine. So you sit down there and you're in another place. You are not sitting in suburban Melbourne in a house. You are in a $1 million room.
Coming up next, find out what Texas Ranger star Adrian Beltre did with $1 million and some AstroTurf to create this spectacular outdoor space.
Instead of just planting some lawn, we blew it up in the backdrop of the house.
Then later, we're going inside a $1 million guest room with a feature that is truly over the top.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. That's pretty incredible.
But before we go, This Las Vegas garage holds a multi-million-dollar rare car collection with a one-of-a-kind spotless car wash and their very own private on-site gas station. The owner of this garage is always ready to roll. Total cost only $5 million.